Dom returns to the Junior Worlds as the reigning champion. He, like the others, comes from a ballooning background. His father has been ballooning for over 40 years, and since Dom was young, he has attended many balloon events with him.
Ever since I got my licence, I was always interested in competing. For the first year probably after having my licence, I wasn't quite as passionate about ballooning as I was now, but pretty much as soon as I'd done my first competition event, which was the UK Nationals in 2012, I was hooked and I knew that I wanted to compete. I thought this is absolutely brilliant, and ever since then that's when I've become more involved in ballooning. I devoted more time to ballooning, and that's where I am now. So I'm very happy to be going to the juniors for the second time. I had a really great time in Vichy 2 years ago. It is the showcase for youth in competition ballooning, and there was so much talent there 2 years ago. I'm sure there will be again this time, so it's great to be up there with those guys and to be flying against them. I'm very excited about going to the juniors. I had such a good time there 2 years ago, not just the flying was fantastic, we had brilliant weather and the tasks were fun, and it's just fun to fly with young people. So I hope to do well. I'm going there as defending champion, so I guess I should have some hope to win, to do well. But I just try and be a bit more philosophical about it than that and take it as it comes, and just to fly the best I can and see what happens. Every flight is memorable in some way. I've had a couple of very memorable competition flights which stick in my memory, so almost all the flights from my first competition at the Nationals in 2012, and then some of the special locations I've flown, like Mongolia and out in the States and Japan, are all lovely locations to fly and stay well in the memory. There are loads of things I'd love to do, but I think my main commitments are to competition ballooning and really to just try and improve myself as much as a pilot and to keep competing well and representing the United Kingdom abroad. I think we've got a really good team. It's obviously the biggest team that we've had in the 3 juniors. 4 years ago it was just Stephanie, and 2 years ago it was just myself and Steph. And now we've got a lot of new young pilots who don't have maybe as much experience, but are very enthusiastic and eager and willing to learn. I think ballooning in general is a very inclusive sport. All the people that I meet are very nice, very willing to encourage people in. Ballooning can be a young person's sport. We just need to find a way to get more people involved.